Oh no. Oh no. Panic hits me. Panic hits me. I was planning to start off my live by putting my dishes away, which are totally bogging me out and are hanging out in my sink. But then I realized my dishwasher is full. And I don't know what to do right now. This is one of the hazards of live video. Here on TikTok or any other social media platform, you don't always know what's going to happen or what to expect. But anyway, good morning, Michael, Brady, Reggie, R. Troll, Solar, American. Hello, Blake Shelton. Thank you for joining. Wow, we got a celebrity on Coffee with Ken this morning. That's awesome. Hello, thank you so much for liking the live. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Hold on, I gotta get some water. I'm thirsty. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a show. Hold on here. I got a little thing I did with my coffee cup to make sure my first cup of coffee's warm. Don't go anywhere. I microwave a little water in the cup, swoosh it around, and then pour in my first cup of coffee. It ensures that my coffee is very hot. Hello, hello. Thank you for the Bruce Willis reference. So I have done that. I have microwaved the water. I'm revealing my darkest secrets. I don't know if these are dark secrets, my hidden, most innermost secrets. So anyway, now my cup is moderately clean and certainly warm. Anyway, as I was saying, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a show I've been doing some time. I've been doing it almost 4 years now on different platforms and different, I don't know, I'd go live and then I'd go on location and I'd try a bunch of different things. And I continue to try and play around and learn a little bit every time I do a show. Thank you so much for following the host. I appreciate that. I've been on TikTok now for about 18 months. I have a lot of fun on the platform. I like watching the platform grow and my audience grow, to be honest with you, and I enjoy it a lot. But anyway, it's a show about me talking. What the heck happened? What the heck happened? It says there's only 10 cups in my pot. I think I should have some more in there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, I think I made my coffee extra dark today. We'll just see how it goes. Again, it's live video. We do our best. We see what happens. And we keep going no matter what. Good morning, Anya. But anyway, as I was saying, it's a show about me talking, but it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And for some reason, Mr. Coffee decided to stop at 10 cups today, which is a panic for this guy right here. I'm going to pour myself a hot cup. I'm going to grab my water, put it under one arm. I'm going to grab my phone. I'm going to walk into my living room where it's kind of dim. It's kind of dark. I'm going to give you a quick tour. Well, I better put down my phone first or I'm going to spill. Hold on. I'm just going to do this. Hello. Putting down my drinks. Putting down my beverages, my coffee, my water. Going to give you a quick tour of what we're looking at. I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois. I live in one of the smallest homes in Naperville. It's a cute little 2-bedroom, 1-bath. It's not that cute. It's cute on the inside. I mean, that's where it counts, on the inside, isn't it? And I usually give a tour or a show of what's going on outside, but I used to do this show at 8 o'clock when it was light out. I am coming at you now from 5, I don't even know what time it is, like 5:15 in the morning. I better get my watch. I'm going to feel uncomfortable without my watch. Don't forget to remind me to have my coffee. Sometimes I get to talking so much, I forget to have my coffee. I mean, I never totally forget to have my coffee. That would be a lie. That would be silly talk. Let me see, which way's better? That's not good. We're gonna go this way. I'm gonna put you guys down. Slide my table out so I got a little bit of room. And introduce you to my dog Holly. See, I still haven't had my coffee. You know how hard it is for me at 5:25 in the morning to have been up for like 35 minutes and not had a sip of coffee yet? But anyway, this is my dog Holly. She's an English Springer Spaniel. She's beautiful. Behind the scenes. Yeah, I mean, it's always a little behind the scenes. I don't have, any fan. Okay, hold on. I love any comments. I love conversation. That's part of what the show's about, engaging with the audience and having fun. But it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me. And I'm excited to take my first sip on this. I think it's Friday morning. It's Good Friday. I'm excited to take my very first sip at this early hour. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. It's the Sumatra, and it's made especially strong this morning. I actually chose it over hey, you were here for this first sip. Somebody named Unknown just asked me how old I am. I don't know if somebody named Unknown can ask questions. I just want to respond, Unknown, that it's unknown. No, I'm 54 years old. I don't care. Let's have a second sip. It is the Sumatra, Pete. It is the Sumatra. Oh, yes, it is. And I'll tell you what, the Sumatra is an awesome cup of coffee. This is Holly. I told you, I should introduce you to Holly a little bit ago. It's such a long story. I don't even know where to begin on a Sunday or Friday morning. See, I don't even know what day it is. The coffee is yet to percolate through my body and get to my toes and my fingers and my brain cells, apparently. So let's have a little more coffee. Maybe minimize the talking lest I say anything stupid. And just sit and enjoy our caffeination. No, I don't want to do that. Let's see. Hey, I got Unknown actually followed the host. While I'm here, I'm going to light a couple candles because I like lighting candles. It's kind of a theme I have for life a little bit. I think a lot of times in life we, hoard things, save things, even like candles, and we wait for a special occasion to light them, and maybe a bottle of wine, or I know for me it came down to silly little things like a new pack of t-shirts or a pair of socks. Not a pair of socks, a new pack of socks. I wouldn't want to open them up because I wouldn't want to use a new pair of socks or a new t-shirt on a meaningless day. I would need a day to celebrate, a reason to celebrate it. And every day is a little bit of a reason to celebrate. So I light that candle, I open the t-shirts, I use my new socks. Although I don't have new t-shirts or new socks. This is just kind of I don't know if the metaphor is the word. Well, thank you so much. Can I sing? Somebody asked if I can sing. I certainly can sing Happy Birthday. If it's anybody's birthday today out there, I can sing. I used to do this show. I used to just do it on Saturday mornings on I look like your mom's dad. In other words, I look like your grandfather Unknown. That hurts. But it could be true. I'm 54. I'm not a spring chicken. I feel pretty good. I have aches and pains and things like that. But mentally, spiritually, soulfully, I feel as good and excited and enthusiastic. I don't know. Have as much enthusiasm as I've ever had for life. Perhaps more. I saw a quick TikTok yesterday done by, I think her name's Mayim Bialik or whatever. I might be mispronouncing her name. I think she was in the sitcom about really smart kids. And I forget what sitcom she was in as a child or as a young actress. And now she's a brain something or other, and she's supposed to be really smart. But she was talking about how one thing she's learned in life is life doesn't change. It's still going to be hard. You're still blossom. Thank you. You're still going to have tough times. I mean, she used harsher terms than I'm using, but I don't like to use harsh terms about life. I think it's just kind of life. But she said you're going to have tough times. You're going to have challenges. But as you age, you're going to have more tools in your toolbox to deal with those tough times. And that's true. You know, I was thinking about it as I was laying in bed. You can ask a question. You don't have to ask if you can ask a question. Somebody just said, hey man, quick question. If I don't want to answer, I'll just ignore. Or if it's a rude question, I might even get rid of it. But what was I saying? And she's right about that, about tools in the toolbox. When I was a kid, my mind would just run rampant with negative thoughts and worry and anxiety, and I just thought that was life, and that's, you know. But now at least I realize, hey, those are just your thoughts. You know, I didn't even realize that as a kid, that we just had thoughts that we could almost ignore. I thought my thoughts were my reality, or my thoughts were my reality because I thought they were. And if I was scared, the world was a scary place. And if I was sad, the world was a depressing place. And if I felt bad, the world was a bad place. And now I realize, you know, I can be worried, but recognize my worry and realize it's a thought, that it's going to pass, and that I'm going to be feeling better if I just keep going forward. Hello from the Philippines. But as I was saying, did the guy ever ask me the question, Johnny, you're not here? Are you still not here? Yeah, Quantum, light those candles. Do you know what I mean? I think it came upon me. I've been married twice. I just finished my second divorce, and both are painful. And I started saying that light that candle thing with my first mother-in-law, because she had candles all over her house. I always like to burn things, and she'd always want to, oh, don't use that. I mean, she was a real sweet woman. I don't mean to use a voice that would paint her as an unsweet person. Her name's Lori. She's still a good woman. But she was probably a little bit of a hoarder and kind of traditional and whatever. And I could light that candle. And she'd get behind it. And I don't know. I think she's probably out there somewhere in Michigan where she lives using that expression right now, maybe. Sorry to hear for that, or congratulations, or whatever the term is. It's tough when you hear somebody just completed a divorce. It's just sad. I mean, it's kind of sad, but I know I've done it twice. It's been a relief to have it over with, because I think I don't know, going through the divorce is the most painful. I mean, it's hard afterwards and before when you're fighting, and afterwards when you're sad and you miss the other one in your life. But I think it's a feeling of relief when you're walking out of the courthouse or whatever with it done, because at least it's done, and getting it over with is, I know for me, was a feeling of relief twice. Good morning, Heather. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you all so much for joining. Holly's a little frustrated with me. I don't know how long I'm going to talk today. I just have a lot of fun on this platform. I was a realtor for 17 years. I used to do used video for a lot of my work in real estate, whether it was sending texts or thank you messages or congratulations or what have you. I'd like to say so I was quick to pick up on TikTok, but I really wasn't. I just started that on TikTok a year and a half ago, and I've really enjoyed my experience here. Enjoyed watching my page grow. This is Holly's piggy. She decided she wanted me to play with the piggy. She's not a retriever. She doesn't really understand the whole game of fetch. She thinks we should do something with this piggy, like play with it. Or cuddle it or something. I don't know what she wants me to do. She always looks a little disappointed when I chuck it like that. She goes, And then she goes to get it patiently and brings it back. Not totally sure what she wants me. I guess she's reasonably pleased. Maybe I'll show you guys this next fetch. Go get it. Hey, she was a little more enthused about that fetch. So, she's a little more enthused about that fetch. I'm going to put my phone back down. Thank you so much for following the host. I enjoy this so much, and this might sound silly. I don't know. I think it's almost a calling, which seems crazy. I've always enjoyed talking. I think I've always been pretty good with people. And I think I have a story to tell and an ability to tell it that seems to resonate with an audience, be it on social media or be it at work or be on stage or whatever. I think somehow, some way, God has intended me to get into speaking somehow. And I don't know whatever that even looks like. You know, I'd say teaching or coaching or any of those things. Preaching, although I'm not that, spiritual. I mean, I'm spiritual, but not that religious, I guess. But somehow, some way, find a way into that. I was a realtor for 17 years, didn't really enjoy that at all. I stopped doing that at the beginning of this year. And I'm currently working at a super target as a fairly entry-level job, just stocking shelves and bringing smiles to people in the cereal aisle and kind of helping out throughout the store wherever I can, or, making it look a little better, making the employees smile a little more or feel a little better or work a little harder, or, just making the store an overall better place. And again, I guess, you'd look at it as a stock clerk. They title it something, I don't know, business owner. And it's kind of neat how it runs. The store runs with all of its employees with very little overhead supervision, with very little boss intervention. Everyone kind of knows what their job is and knows what they're supposed to do and goes about their work in a fairly purposeful manner every day. And it feels good to feel like I own a section of the store and that I take some pride in that. I mean, I take pride in the whole store, to be honest with you, but I especially take pride in my aisle, which is the cereal aisle. Where am I from? I am from Illinois. I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois. And I grew up in a town called Downers Grove, which is about 30 miles west of Chicago. And now I live in Naperville, which is about 35 or 40 miles west of Chicago. I don't know for sure how long I'm going to live here in Naperville. I rent this little home. Recently, again, off my second divorce, we were living on the other side of town and found this place and was lucky to find it. It's a tiny little home, but thank you for watching from the Philippines. Cheers to the Philippines. Can you cheers the whole country? It'd be audience if the whole Philippines was watching my show this morning. Hello, bald man from Texas. Yes, I do work today. I'd say that's why I'm up. I don't have to be up at this hour. I mean, I kind of have to be up at this hour, but I woke up today at 4:40. I have a really crazy quiet quiet life these days. I work. I work on these. I work full time over at Super Target. I work. My spare time and my hobby is working on these videos and working on the social media presence, and I'm getting close to monetizing it on a couple different platforms, and that's been my goal for a while. And you need a certain number of subscribers over on YouTube to, start getting some money from it, and I think that'd be neat. Feel like a professional, and I talked about it. The last couple days. For a while, Facebook was paying people to create reels. I think they were trying to compete with TikTok here. And they were paying people bonuses for the number of viewers they had on their reels. And they stopped doing that this month. And I feel that's kind of funny. Again, for the longest time, I was a realtor. And I used to go to social media and look at it as a tool to put myself and my real estate services in front of a larger audience. figuring eventually it's going to help me sell more homes. I mean, it might have helped me sell a few more homes, but I did not find real estate very fulfilling in any way, and I really didn't like. It's funny. I was in it for 17 years, and after leaving it, I just realized how much I didn't like doing it. But let's have a little more coffee. My coffee is cooling a little bit. It's kind of disappointing. But just, I hate to be negative, but disappointing is just kind of a feeling and a thing we go through. And it's okay to feel it, but you just don't want to get stuck there. And it's better off, you're better off in life just appreciating what you have than bitching about what you don't. Somebody asked if I work today. Yeah, I work at 7 o'clock this morning. I have to, or get to Walk Holly. It looks like it's going to be a pretty day outside. Get to eat breakfast, get to shower, and get on over to work where I start work at 7 o'clock. I'm fortunate I live probably 5 minutes from the store that I work at. And again, enjoy what I do. I know what I'm going to do. I like the people I work with, and I love the customers that come through. And I, for some reason, have a crazy joy in having people like do this. This is customers looking up at the signs, wondering where the mayonnaise is, for instance. And I'm working in the cereal aisle, and they're looking for the mayonnaise in the cereal aisle, and I get to help them, and I walk them to the mayonnaise, and usually say, I don't know, somehow something funny. Hey, you're right. Maybe I will get a piece of key lime pie today. That was funny. I don't know who you are, Jay Dietering. I don't remember you exactly, but I appreciate you must watch for a while. That was a nice treat. I had a sweet little old lady a couple weeks ago come in on part of my aisle. We sell Jello and pudding products, Jello. And she was buying, I think, some lime Jello, I guess, or lime pudding. And I go, I don't know, got to talking as I tend to do with a lot of my customers. And she said she was making some key lime pie for the weekend. And she asked if I was working on Saturday, and she said she'd bring it back. Bring me back a slice. 2 or 3 days later, whatever it was, she comes in and she goes, "Are you the man that said you like key lime pie?" And I'm like, a dog. That's my dog imitation. So I gobbled up the pie. She said, "It's my 80th birthday today." So I sung her happy birthday in the store. And it was really sweet. Made my day. Anyone's birthday today? I got to go I don't got to go, but I'm going to go pretty soon. I love doing these videos. I love going live. I post a fair amount of videos. Most of the videos I post are clips from these lives I do. You know, I find if you talk and answer some questions for, 30 minutes a day, it gives you a ton of great content to make into shorter version videos that seem to do well on some of the big social media platforms like TikTok and YouTube, what have you. And that's how my audience is growing, answering questions from you guys. You guys help me create the content. The conversation is the content. Ooh, wouldn't that be a slogan? Wouldn't that be a slogan? Laura Mama, thank you for following the host. I so appreciate when you guys follow the host. I really do. I was striving to get 10,000 followers here on TikTok by March 31st. I didn't make it, but I felt good on the journey. Thank you for following the host Life's Adventure. Felt good with the goal, but then I realized, you can't always control everything in life. And, it's better just to not kick yourself if you don't accomplish your goals. It's just go, all right. Maybe it wasn't meant to be. And just kind of roll with it a little bit and feel good and feel happy with what the accomplishment you did make, rather than kick yourself for not achieving the number you threw out that was some random number for some random date. And I've learned to be, as I age, to be a lot kinder to myself. I'm still a work in progress on it, though. I used to be pretty mean to myself and really torture myself with a negative voice within that was saying, "You're a loser, you're ugly, you suck, nobody likes you." It sounds crazy. But I let that voice run wild. And again, I let my thoughts be my reality. And that was a hard reality to live in, and struggled with anxiety and depression a ton of my life because of it. And I don't know, just due to getting older and wiser and smarter. I don't know if smarter, but older and wiser for sure. I learned that that's not a good way to live. And one thing's led to another. And here I am talking to you guys on a Friday morning. Sorry if I referred to it as a Thursday morning. It's sometimes hard to keep track of the days in retail. When you work on a Saturday, it's confusing a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to have another sip of coffee. I'm going to pour myself another cup. I'm going to take my dog Holly for a nice walk this morning. Sky's still dark out there, but I see it lightening a little bit in the east. And going to come home, eat a little breakfast, have a little more coffee, shower up, get over to my Super Target. My big question of the day is, should I ride my scooter? I have a Suzuki Bergman 400 for anybody that's new to watching, which is a scooter officially, but it's a big bike. It's actually highway legal, and I really love driving it or riding it. And thinking about riding it to work today because it's going to be a nice day a little later. But I think it's kind of chilly out there now. It's a short ride, but it'd be a short, chilly ride, or driving my car. So that's my big question of the day. And I'm looking forward to my day. I'm looking forward to getting into the store. Looking forward to getting to work. Looking forward to saying hi to a ton of people and smiling and laughing and having a good time and going about my day. And everyone's joining right now. I've got about 30 people that just joined. I don't know if that's delayed reaction or what have you, but I always feel bad signing off as new people are joining. Feel like I should have to come up with something super creative or witty or cute to say. But again, I'm going to take Holly for a walk, so I'm going to sign off and pour a little more coffee. I might bring some coffee along with me on my walk. So anyway, I want to, hey, Sally Cox Peterson, I know your name. I appreciate you all. Your only coffee is Sumatra. I'll tell you what, I really enjoy Sumatra. I think it's the best flavorless coffee because it's such a full, hearty flavor. It's like the Guinness beer of coffees. It's got a huge coffee flavor. And I'm really into the cinnamon dolce coffee. If you, Rogue, I think, is the one that said that. If you're looking to mix it up a little bit and want a kind of a spicy, cinnamon-y coffee, I'm blown away with how good the cinnamon dolce is by Starbucks. So I recommend giving that a try. Good morning, Sally. Thank you so much for joining. I'm signing off right now. But I so appreciate you guys for joining. I so appreciate you for watching. I so appreciate you guys for following the host, sharing a little bit of your morning with me. Holly's getting a little rambunctious. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you light that candle. And is that true, Rogue? That's not surprising. I bet the CEO of Starbucks knows what he's talking about with coffee. But anyway, I hope you light that candle. You enjoy your day. Thank you, Sally. I do. It's hard on my body a little bit, but I really enjoy it. Yesterday, I was having a little bit of a nervous breakdown. I mean, that's a total exaggeration. And for a guy with anxiety issues, I shouldn't casually say a nervous breakdown. You guys might call, I don't know, 911 or something. But I had so many boxes of marshmallows I had to stock. I couldn't handle it anymore. Our marshmallows were coming out my eyes, it felt like. So anyway, I do enjoy what I do. And I do look forward to the day. And Mickey, I hope you have a great day. And Keith, I want to thank you for joining as I'm signing off. I'm taking my dog Holly out on a walk. I so appreciate you guys for tuning in. I used to go live at 8 o'clock every morning. I don't want to stick to any hard and fast rules. I just want to enjoy this and not be stressed out by it. But I think sharing my first cup of coffee with you guys, a little earlier on those work days is kind of a fun way to start my day and get my caffeine on and get going. And if you guys enjoyed and want to join me in the 5 to 5:30 time frame, I'd love you to join me. So anyway, Thanks so much for joining today. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself, because again, oftentimes we're our own worst critics, and it's a hard way to live, and I'd encourage you not to live that way. Again, I hope you're feeling good. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.